Long before the city disappeared beneath volcanic ash, Pompeii awakened like any other ordinary morning. No one realized this peaceful morning would become one of history's most unforgettable days. Families laughed, shared meals, and planned their day, unaware that time was running out. But high above the city, the mountain had already begun to awaken.
At first the warnings were so small that almost no one noticed them.
A gentle tremor passed beneath Pompeii, but earthquakes were familiar here. Nature whispered another warning, but everyday life continued. The mountain was no longer sleeping, but the city had not yet understood.
On a beautiful summer morning in 79 AD, Pompeii awakened without knowing it would be its final day.
For the people of Pompeii, families laughed together, completely unaware that their world was about to disappear forever. But high above the city, something ancient had begun to awaken. The first warning came quietly, hidden within an ordinary morning. The earth trembled gently, but the people of Pompeii had felt earthquakes before. Nature continued to whisper, but no one understood its message. Far above the city, the mountain was slowly awakening. The second tremor lasted only moments, but this time, everyone felt it. Even the temples fell silent as the mountain slowly revealed its warning. Fear quietly entered the city, though few believed true disaster was coming.
The warning could no longer be ignored. Yet almost no one chose to leave.
The mountain's warning was becoming impossible to ignore. Some families quietly prepared, hoping the danger would soon pass.
Keep the jewels safe.
The scrolls are secured.
Look at the mountain.
A few chose to leave, but most believed Pompeii would survive another day. By sunset, the peaceful mountain no longer looked peaceful. By evening, uncertainty had replaced confidence. Every departing wagon carried a difficult decision. Silence often arrives before history changes forever. Night was approaching and the mountain was still awake. Night had arrived, but the mountain refused to rest. Even the animals sensed what the people could not.
Shh, my love, it's just
They're not going to say, sleep now. A few trusted their instincts and chose the unknown over certainty. Deep within the mountain, unimaginable power was preparing to awaken. Very few people slept that night, and the mountain continued to grow louder. The earthquake's merely a sign. All of this Mount Vesuvius. Questions will speak to answers. Nature had already made its decision to leave. With the new sunrise, the final hours of Pompeii had begun. This time, no one could pretend it was just another earthquake. Even the strongest temples could no longer hide the growing danger. For the first time, Pompeii truly understood that something was terribly wrong. The volcano had entered its final stage and time was running out. Deep inside Mount Vesuvius, unimaginable pressure had finally reached its limit. The sound reached Pompeii before the disaster itself. The roads filled with desperate families, each hoping they were not already too late. Within minutes, the first fragments of the mountain would begin their deadly journey. Mount Vesuvius had unleashed a force beyond anything the people of Pompeii had ever imagined. The first stones began to fall, and the true disaster had finally arrived. Every passing minute made escape more difficult. Pompeii's final escape had begun, but the mountain was moving faster than the people.
Hurry! The drugs are coming down!
Every minute brought more falling stone and fewer paths to safety. Neighbors became rescuers, as every second meant the difference between life and death.
Shove it!
When escape became harder, people discovered what truly mattered. Pompeii was disappearing one falling stone at a time.
Day turned into night as the ash swallowed the sunlight.
Stay close, the light will guide us.
Where can we go?
With every breath, survival became more difficult. In the end, possessions no longer mattered, only life itself. From above, the city was vanishing beneath the mountain's shadow. Every step became harder as the mountain buried the roads beneath their feet. Even as disaster surrounded them, strangers became heroes. Some would never see their home again. But the volcano had one final and even deadlier surprise. The eruption had reached its deadliest stage. The mountain itself was collapsing. Nothing could outrun the mountain now. Those who escaped could finally see the true scale of the disaster behind them. The city had only moments remaining before the mountain arrived. It arrived faster than anyone believed possible. The mountain had finally reached Pompeii. Within moments, the heart of Pompeii disappeared from sight. In only a few moments, one of the greatest cities of the Roman world vanished beneath the mountain. Silence replaced the voices of an entire city. Minute by minute, Pompeii disappeared beneath layers of ash and stone. One of the greatest Roman cities had vanished beneath the mountain. In a single day, Pompeii passed from a thriving city into history. When dawn returned, Pompeii was gone. Everything the people had built disappeared beneath the mountain. From a distance, only silence remained where a great city once stood. For centuries, the lost city of Pompeii would remain hidden beneath the ash.
Next to Pompeii's marketplace, the city's busiest bakery quietly returned to the light.
The final bread of Pompeii still rested where Roman bakers had left it.
Even a simple loaf of bread revealed the remarkable organization of everyday Roman life.
With every excavation, Pompeii became the most complete window into everyday life in the ancient Roman world.
Another extraordinary discovery appeared, one of Pompeii's most magnificent homes.
Every painted wall reflected the wealth, beauty, and elegance of ancient Pompeii. This remarkable villa revealed the luxurious lifestyle of Pompeii's wealthiest citizens.
With every discovery, Pompeii became a living portrait of the Roman world. Beyond the villa, An extraordinary garden had remained frozen in time for nearly 2,000 years.
Even in silence, the garden still reflected the beauty of Roman life.
These gardens revealed that beauty was an essential part of everyday Roman life.
Every path uncovered brought the lost city one step closer to the modern world.
Another hidden corner of Pompeii emerged, where families once gathered beneath the open sky. The feast had ended, but the memories remained beneath the ash.
Every recovered object revealed another story of friendship, celebration, and daily life. Pompeii was slowly revealing every secret it had protected for centuries. Hidden inside the villa, a family's sacred place quietly waited beneath the ash. Even the smallest household shrine revealed the deep traditions of Roman family life.
These discoveries revealed not only how Romans lived, but also what they believed.
2,000 years later, Pompeii was speaking once again, and the world was finally listening.
Days became months, and the buried city slowly faded from memory. New life returned, while an ancient city slept beneath the earth. Years became decades, and decades became centuries. But history was not finished with Pompeii. One day, the lost city would be found again.